Good day, guys. Jay on the Segway, only that I am not on the Segway. I'm on my Chevrolet right now. So today's video is going to be microphone test. I'm going to test all the microphones I currently have. I'm in a nice, beautiful location, as you guys can see. Do be jealous, okay? All right, so check this out. Let's look at what we got here. Check out the arsenal. So we got the Rode Wireless Go, right? Fully charged. We got the PopVoice Lavalier microphone. This is the first generation PopVoice Lavalier microphone. Whatever the first generation means, this is the original version that they had. I bought it on Amazon for $14.99. We got the PopVoice, the upgraded model, the PV610 Plus. I don't know what that plus means, but it's there, so there's a plus there. All right, so we got the 610 Plus, and then we got the Rode. Let me see if I get this name right. I think a lot of you guys may know Video Micro. There it is, made in Australia. All the Rode products are Australian products. If you didn't know, they're pretty good. So far, I've only used this Wireless Ghost kit. Wireless Go's been good to me. So let me see. All right, hopefully you guys are seeing me upside down. I have to mount this on top of Rodney. Shout out to Rodney for holding the camera for me. All right, so right now you guys are hearing me on the GoPro Media Mod on the Hero 8. It is on stereo mode because we do know that the front and back microphones just aren't as good. The ambient noise right now is 68 decibels. So I'm under a bridge where there's passing cars on a main US highway. No, this is not a US highway. This is a state road, but it's a pretty busy one. Being that this is a small town, a lot of people use it as a quick way to get into town. So without further ado, I'm gonna mount this guy. I'm gonna mount these two lavalier microphones inside my shirt, have them come up by the collar, and then I'm gonna let you guys do the listening. Tell me what you think. I'll leave links below so you guys can check out and see what they look like, read some specs, read some reviews. They all have good stars, man. I think out of 5 stars, if 5 being the highest, I think the lowest rating one would probably be one of these two lavalier microphones, and they're like 4.7 out of 5. So check them out, guys. Okay, so right now you guys should be hearing me on the PopVoice. This is going to be, ooh, which one is it? Which one are you guys listening to me on? Oh, this is the old one. The old one is going to be this guy right here. You could probably hear me touching on it. So that's what it sounds like. I'm talking at a little bit of a lower tone of voice since it's only 68 decibel ambient noise around me. And as you guys can see, there's a 6.5 foot cord here. So I'm about 5'7", and so this cord's a little bit longer than, you know, longer than I am tall. I hope you guys can hear me right now. I'm going to play this back real quick to make sure, that way before I continue with the newer PopVoice microphone, make sure you guys can hear me. So here we go. Okay, so you guys who've never done this before with these lavalier microphones that come with these adapters, so you guys can see one of them has 3 black marks on them and the other one has 2. So this is the TRRS and this is the TRS. Now I'm not sure of the differences, okay, I didn't look that up, but this is the adapter that I was telling you guys about, and this is the newer microphone. It's pretty long, as you guys can see. So when you put this thing on and you connect it, be careful because it will move around a little bit. You see this? It will move, so make sure you just try to keep it as straight as an arrow until you get that thing to snap. Once it snaps, then you guys will be able to use it effectively. And you are listening to me on the GoPro Media Mod stereo setup. So let's go on ahead and do this newer PopVoice and see if you hear a difference. Okay, so you guys listen to me on the newer PopVoice lavalier microphone. I don't know if I sound very much different than the old original one. They said this one is more improved. I don't know if it's going to be this the sound, if it's not going to have as much static in it. But this is what I sound like. And there was something I wanted to tell you guys. When you guys go into the media mod, usually I'm going to say you will you should. This is what I do. You can do it probably on the fly. What I do is I'll turn the GoPro on, just the power, go into the settings, the original general settings, and then instead of hitting general settings, scroll down to input output. Put standard mic. You want to choose the standard mic. That's what I am using right now. I've never tried standard mic plus, but I'm assuming it amplifies the sound. Maybe, I don't know, someone could shed light on that. But I put it on standard mic. So with these lavalier connecting microphones with no power source, these are just regular microphones connected to the media mod, I have it on standard mic. So when I go to these powered units for these Rodes right here, like this one, and this one isn't powered, this one is also just a plug-in microphone, so I'm probably going to do this one next for the sake of changing settings. I was able to put that microphone in on the fly, and it did not, because if you disconnect the lavalier microphone, the GoPro will automatically go back to stereo. I just plugged it in while it was still on, and they went automatically to the lavalier microphone. So you guys are listening to me on a PopVoice, the newer one, that they said is upgraded. That's what you're listening to me on right now. Now with the Rode, what I'm gonna do with the transmitter is I'm gonna put it by the GoPro. I mean, I guess I could put it on my collar. You know what I mean? Just put it on my collar. I was trying to figure out a good way to use these to compare with each other, like especially with this guy, because this is going to be at a distance. This will be connected to the GoPro, so I figured I'd make it kind of even. But I guess if you're going to have it on your collar, it's going to be on your collar. If you're going to have it on the camera facing you, listening to yourself, then it's just going to be on that. So I'm not going any further because, like I said, these are corded microphones. So anyways, let's go on ahead and we're gonna do this one next. So this is gonna be the video mic, Rode microphone. It has a little dead cat over it. The microphone is inside, kind of a shotgun style microphone, but I think it's called omnidirectional if I'm not mistaken. So let's see how this bad boy sounds. I'm gonna do it on with the dead cat on and off so you guys have a good comparison. All right, so right now you guys are listening to me on the Rode video microphone. That's the shotgun style looking microphone. It's sitting at the bottom of the GoPro right now. I am still talking with the same tone of voice in a 68 decibel ambient environment, and this is what I sound like. Now I'll step away a little bit. Mind you, this thing's right next to Rodney, so I'm over here at this distance. Do I sound pretty clear? I don't know if you guys hear me very well. I'll lower my voice a little bit to see if you guys can still hear me very well. So I don't know how I sound, but I know I sound good as a person, but I don't know how I sound on the video as far as audio quality goes. So with that being said, I'm just going to go in and get a little closer while using the same tone of voice. And how do I sound? How do I sound? All right, now this is still the video Rode microphone plugged into the GoPro. I want you guys to know that the video microphone, that shotgun style microphone that you're listening to me on right now, it does have the dead cat over the microphone, and I still have the same settings on the media mod. Remember I told you to go to the settings, scroll down to input output, and make sure it says it's on standard mic. It is still on standard mic, so I haven't changed those settings because it is a plug-in microphone. You guys will still plug it in. It's a cool little Volkswagen. You guys still will plug it in the same way you would these lavalier microphones with these super long cords. So this is what I sound like at the table. I'm probably about 6 feet away from you guys. I could do distance tests, but I like to do distance tests in windy environments. I just like challenging environments so you guys kind of have a good idea on what you're dealing with and what you're buying when you're looking at buying these things for your camera. These Rode products, these lavalier products, they'll work with any camera that has a 3.5mm jack that you can use for audio, and that's basically all. You just have to have that 3.5mm jack. There may be other circumstances like this right here to connect these cabled microphones to my phone. I have to have for my Note 10 Plus the USB-C on one end and a 3.5mm jack on the other end. And if you do go this route, if you use your cell phone you want to use these for just voicing and stuff like that, just talking and doing podcasts or whatever you like to do using these microphones, you're gonna need the Samsung wire. I've bought one from Target. It has to say Samsung if you have a Samsung phone, and I'm sure with the Apple products it's going to have to be an Apple specific product, because these things have something in these wires and stuff and that is tailored for your phone specifically. Just the aftermarket ones that you can buy online, they just won't work. They probably should just say the name brand of the phone, whatever phone you're using. So we're going to go on and switch to the Rode Wireless Go and see how that sounds. Okay, so right now we're using the Rode Wireless Go. Got it plugged up right here on the collar. Now the thing I like about the Wireless Go is that you can kind of put this thing anywhere. Like I don't have the dead cat on it. I have 2 dead cats, which by the way, it does come with 2 dead cats. The battery life is supposedly 7 hours, but it seems to last, I'd say it's gonna last about 7 hours. The thing I like about this is I don't have to talk as loud because it's just, I don't know, it just picks up your voice really well. Now I have it set to 0 decibel gain. So you got 15 decibel gain and you got 30 decibel gain. I got it on 0 right now, so I didn't do any decibel gain because you start to pick up a lot of extra noise pretty much when you do that. and I don't want to add any extra noise to the video. So we got some company out here. Everybody's kind of like hanging out, getting out of school, and so I can do a distance test with this, but I think you guys kind of seen distance tests with these things already. Me being this much closer to the camera doesn't really make a difference when it comes to how loud I'm gonna be when I'm talking. So, but I do want to show you guys something. I'm gonna take this microphone, and Riley, I got so many microphones. I got a wife beater on under this shirt. I'm gonna plug it into the wife beater, and you guys can hear what it sounds like there. Okay, so how does that sound, guys? So I have it inside the wife beater. It's placed pretty much right here, which is where my heart is. I like to put it inside your shirt thing because it still picks up your voice. I am using a lower tone of voice, by the way, because this microphone is very sensitive. I do have it inside my shirt, which kind of acts as a buffer for the wind and extra ambient noises that the microphone may be sensitive to picking up. And I like it. I just like it in there. It's pretty cool. I could do the lavalier microphones in there. They work just about the same. I actually think they're all about as clear as each other, to be honest. I don't know, unless you're like an audiophile, they may sound different to you. But to me, they all sound pretty similar. I think it's always a win-win. It's just what's convenient for you and what you're trying to do. If you're trying to do interviews at a table, I think the lavalier wired microphones would be a good deal. You can get them, I've seen them like 12.5 feet long, so you can have them go under the table inside the person's shirt and have them connected to whatever device you're going to use. And at that point, I think the audio equipment that you need is going to be a lot more advanced. You're going to need a little bit more than what I just showed you guys here. So I think that's going to be all that I have for you guys when it comes to this video. I can do some testing on the Segway because I am Jay on the Segway, right? I could do some audio testing on the Segway with all of these different microphones. I can do it with the motorcycle, which would be challenging, but it's worth it if you guys want to actually see that stuff. I can try it on a microphone, wire up these lavalier microphones inside my gear, and then maybe bring it up by my collar somewhere, or maybe kind of get it inside the helmet. I can do something like that. But let me know what you guys want to see, man. I need you guys to comment below, man. Go on and interact with each other. Give me some ideas. Give each other ideas if you're also doing stuff like this. And like and subscribe, man. That's all I need you to do. Like and subscribe. It'll help this channel grow as soon as I start getting monetized.
So I can get crazy with it, because I'm crazy with it.
And I like to do a lot of different things to test different things. I like to put my electronics and all of my equipment through the abuse tests, which is a series of just random stuff. Like I like to do these videos in random places. So like and subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And let's go on ahead and I'll see you guys later. I'm pretty sure my drone just asked me to use the microphone. Something has a microphone and it asked me if it can use it to record video, sound while I'm recording this video. So I said, hey, why not, right? So anyways, Jay on the Segway here. So I got the DJI Phantom 4 Pro up in the air right now. I have it following me around as I talk to you guys. Let's see if I can get it in front of me. Get it close to me and in front of me. Come on, baby, let's go. You're looking mighty awfully good. Okay, so right now for audio, we're using the GoPro Media Mod with the Hero8 inside of it. I got the Rode Wireless Go wireless microphone hooked up to it for audio. And it's going to be very interesting because this drone actually, it legitimately asked me if I want a controller. This controller has a microphone? That's kind of cool, actually, guys. So I'm near a boat ramp. In case you guys are wondering, like, where the heck is this guy? I'm by a boat ramp right now in Manhattan, Kansas. I just did a video with a couple of GoPros, a couple of microphones, just kind of shooting some footage, trying to get out there, do something. And that's pretty much it. Now I decide, well, hey, since I have the drone with me, let me go on ahead and do some videos with the drone, right? I guess I'll face you guys. You guys can see me and not looking at my booty and stuff. But so I decided to take the drone with me and say, hey, well, let's go on ahead and shoot some footage with the drone. And I'll use the Rode Wireless Go since it's the easiest kind of microphone to set up and get going. You know, otherwise, if I'd use the video mic, I'd have to have it like this to get the audio to be clear. In essence, that may not be 100% true, but in essence, that might be what I have to do. Right now on the on the DJI drone, I have it set to active track, And so when you put it on active track, you highlight yourself or the subject that you wanted to kind of follow you at a lower speed. And that's what it'll do. It'll just, I put up a Segway video where I was riding and testing the microphones that I did have at that time using the Segway. Wow, look at all of those beehives. Wow. So yeah, I was using that mode to follow me while I was on the Segway, which goes about 11.5 miles an hour top speed. And it was able to keep up, no problem. Now, this mode right here, it does need satellites to work, but it's not as advanced as the follow me mode. The follow me mode, you need to be at a certain altitude, you need to be in a certain airspace, otherwise it is not gonna work, guys. So, and that one's cool because that one will make the drone fly fast enough to keep up with the car. But like I said, that is why you need to be in a certain airspace. You can't just do it anywhere. You need to be at a certain altitude, you need to have a certain amount of satellites. There's a lot that goes, a lot more that goes into it. So it's not as simple as like what I'm using right now, where this thing will literally just kind of stay with me. I do have it on the trace mode because if you press active track on a remote and then press trace, it'll just trace you like it's tracing me right now. And I don't have to put any inputs, but if I do want to adjust it, all I gotta do is where I want to, like I did when I was standing right about here. And it kind of stays with me. Now, it has no signal right now. So you see how it's kind of further away from me and now it's coming back. You see, when I got under the bridge, it started to lose the GPS signal. Now it's getting it back, and it's like, okay, I got you, Jay. I see you. So if you guys want to see more videos with this drone, man, I'm working on my Part 107. I'd like to get licensed so I could maybe do this for a side gig, possibly for a living if it goes that far. And give me some ideas, guys. What other a ton of modes? I mean, it's kind of cool, actually. I'll just keep trying them and trying them and trying them. And then I'll start putting more videos out there. My video content should get, the quality should go up more and more and more as I do this. And just bear with me, man. If my quality sucks or the way I do videos sucks, let me know below. Just don't hit oh, what is that? Don't hit the dislike button. Hit the like button, okay? But just talk to me, man. Let's do it. Collaboration is everything. Communication's key. As humans, we need to talk to each other more anyway. We don't do enough of that. This drone is legitimately doing its thing. Like, yo, you like following me like that, B? Damn. Oh, where you going? This thing trying to follow my shadow? Okay, buddy. Okay. Calm down. I'm right here. Subject is not lost. There we go. So I just highlighted myself, and now it can follow me again. So, all right, guys. With that being said, oh wait, I forgot. I have to put profile. So I click profile, then it starts to follow me now. So I think I should probably get through this bridge. I should get from under this bridge before this thing really starts to lose the satellite, and then who knows? These things do have the capacity to just take off and go anywhere they feel like going. So we're gonna go back to that guy over there, and we're gonna get down with the get down. Maybe we'll go visit some of the boys. He's still at work. We can go visit the boys and see how they doing. But with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and keep being awesome. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys something. But I gotta put this guy down because I'm gonna have to put both my fingers on the controller. All right, let's see. We're going full manual, guys, full manual. Let's see how close I can get it. I can get it real close, but then I'd have to turn the sensors off. Man, you guys see that? All those beehives? This thing's like all the way under the bridge, all the way across. That's pretty cool. Look at that. That is crazy. You're gonna fly sideways. Crazy, guys, crazy. All right, guys, so we're in Rodney. We're gonna go see the boys. See what's going on with them. They might be closed by the time I get there, or about to close. But yeah, so we had a pretty good day today. Try to chop this video down a little bit, well, probably a lot. There's a lot of footage that was taken that I wasn't able to get because I didn't double check the equipment. Things like this, you start to see how important doing your checks are, you know, like before you start recording, you want to make sure your camera's on. You want to make sure if you're using a powered wireless setup, you want to make sure those are powered and connected. I mean, there's a lot of common sense things that sometimes you forget when you're like in a time cringe, because I came out here and I was trying to beat the sunlight. You know, I still probably have about an hour, I'd say about an hour of sunlight left, maybe 45 minutes worth, depending, you know, just going off of the where it's positioned in the sky. Right now, you guys are listening to me on the Media Mod stereo setup on the Media Mod microphone. So it's on stereo. I always find that to be the best, just like everybody else who's tested this thing. You guys have seen that Media Mod tested and tested. I was excited for it, and then after watching a whole bunch of other people review it, I wasn't so excited anymore because it seemed to be a flop in its own way. But that's just pretty much the Media Mod by itself. The Media Mod as a functional unit, it's good because it has HDMI output, so you can directly connect it to your TV. I think you still need an adapter unless the HDMI mini cables are like that small, the way it's looking. I don't know. But the thing I like about it is, I hate that it's not waterproof anymore. So once you go on ahead and get the Media Mod, you have to disconnect your GoPro's regular side door, the latch door that covers the battery. You have to take that off, put it somewhere, don't lose it in case you decide you don't want to use the Media Mod anymore. And then hook your Media Mod up, and it's not waterproof anymore. I wouldn't even really use it in cloudy conditions. And if you do, I would probably go on ahead and put it in some rice after you're done using it, you know, so this rice can absorb the moisture and everything. I would probably do something like that, so that to preserve the life of the GoPro, the Media Mod itself. So yeah, we're on, like I said, you guys are on the stereo, you guys are listening to me using the stereo settings on the Media Mod. And yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. The DJ, I don't know, I haven't updated my drone because I'm always scared that they're going to do an update that's going to screw up the functionality or something, or take away something that I enjoy using, you know, for the sake of whatever. So I haven't updated it in probably about a year now. And then something popped up on the screen asking me if I wanted to use the microphones, the built-in microphones. I don't know what that built-in microphone's on. I'm probably gonna go home and research it, but supposedly either the drone, well, I'm assuming it's the remote. I mean, if it's the drone, it's kind of pointless listening to a remote. I mean, listening to a built-in speaker on the drone. All you're gonna hear is that the whole time. So I figured it'd be pretty useless. So it's got to be on the remote. Pretty damn cool, guys. Pretty damn cool. I may use the sound audio from that instead of the Rode. You guys know what the Rode sounds like already, so I just might actually use the audio that supposedly recorded with the drone when I was recording it with the drone. That'd be pretty damn cool. Then maybe I won't have to worry about. I did a lot of double takes, you know. This stuff's crazy, guys. This stuff takes a lot of work and a lot of focus. But anyways, let's go on ahead and get to the boys, and let's see what's going on with the 785. All right, we're gonna check out the boys right now. We'll see what the boys up to.
Alex and Dan are here. What's up, man?
What's up?
Just getting this.
Alright, get the sound in your head. I'm thinking about fucking an amputee with prosthetics.
That was clean today, this morning when I come out the garage. It was clean. That is.
Spitting out that water.